Hello, my name is Charles Webster Bear, and today is August 7th, 2008, and I'm in Bend, Oregon, USA, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of the universe. The universe was created 16 billion years ago. Or not. Maybe the universe has always been around, so it wasn't created. But 16 billion years ago, the universe was so small that it was too small for humans to comprehend. Or it didn't exist at all. Anyway, 16 billion years ago, it was either created or it expanded to a size that humans could comprehend. So that's what happened 16 billion years ago. And it was an energy plasma. And as the universe, the energy plasma, expanded, it cooled and formed leptons, which cooled and formed electrons, and it formed quarks, which cooled and formed protons. And these, then it kept expanding and kept cooling, and then these particles formed hydrogen atoms. And so now we've got the universe as a big expanding cloud of hydrogen gas. And parts of the universe, these clouds of hydrogen gas, gravitationally collapsed upon each other. And the friction was so intense with the gravity in these collapsing hydrogen clouds that they formed, that they created fusion, which ignited these stars. So now we've got the universe as an expanding cloud of hydrogen gas and stars. And 5 billion years ago, our sun was formed, and these blobs of gas and lava got caught in its orbit and formed the planets and the solar system. And then the Earth was just like a blob of lava, which started to cool and form the crust of the Earth. And then gases escaped to form the oceans. And then 3 billion years ago, life was created on the planet by accident, because you've got all this crazy stuff going on everywhere. It's only a matter of time that, you know, the right stuff goes in the right place. Anyway, so 3 billion years ago, life was created, and it was like bacteria or something. And this evolved into algae, which evolved into plants, which evolved into fish, which evolved into reptiles, which evolved into mammals, which evolved into humans. And, you know, if the process continues, hopefully, humans will evolve into computers, which will evolve into other stuff, which will go out and colonize the rest of the universe in a couple billion years. Which is a good idea, because we've only got like another 5 billion years on this planet before the sun explodes. Anyway, humans evolved 3 million years ago in Africa and went all over the planet. And about 10,000 years ago, well, so like a million years ago, humans started creating language. They started farming, using tools, creating laws and societies. And then about 10,000 years ago, civilizations started taking place. You know, in South America, there was the Incas, China, India. And then 2,500 years ago, in Greece, they created a civilization that is the foundation of the civilization we have today. Yeah, so that's that. And then around the same time, 2,500 years ago, Buddha from Nepal created philosophy when he determined that the only thing we can know is that our perception of the universe exists. We can't know that the universe exists, but we can know that our perception of the universe exists. So that was the foundation for, metaphysical thought, philosophy, which was the foundation of modern religion. So then we got the Dark Ages in Europe about 1,000 years ago, and then we've got the Industrial Revolution about 300 or 400 years ago, and so now humans have technology. And then about 200 years ago, America creates freedom, so now we've got technology and freedom. And so these two things led to a lot of progress, and the human population started to go up significantly. And so now we've got overpopulation. And so overpopulation is a threat, and so then we created environmentalism like about 40 years ago. So the threat was overpopulation and the destruction of the environment and pollution, and the solution was environmentalism. So that's the history of the universe, and that's where we are now. And